There is something being spread around right now through social media that is factually untrue, and I am here to give my comments on that because there's nothing more aggravating than misinformation that's constantly being spread, no matter what that misinformation is. And I recently saw a post on Twitter where it was a screenshot. I don't know who made up the screenshot. I saw it reposted. I saw it reposted. I even saw videos made about it. And one thing about me is whenever I see something, before I make a video about it, before I talk about it, I verify it. That's why a lot of the comments recently that have been attributed to Angel Reese, I didn't like how they were attributed because they weren't actually factually true. Um, she got blasted for saying a certain things that she didn't actually say, and yet I saw people make videos about it, and I saw um, tweets being made about it. She made certain comments about the CBA that while she shouldn't really talk about it since she wasn't in the meetings, she actually admitted she wasn't in the meetings, and all she had stated was that was what she had heard because she had no knowledge. Well, educationally, she should not speak on it because she wasn't there. And I'm sure the people in those meetings don't really want these other players who are not there to speak on these things. But she got run over for these statements that were attributed to her that were not exactly completely accurate. Some were just completely false. So I saw a post on Twitter involving the ticket sales of the Chicago Sky and Indiana Fever game um, at the United Center, where it said the tickets sold out in like what 20 minutes, an hour, whatever. It sold out fast. That's what was reported. So we're gonna deep dig into that because I've also seen people make videos about it, and I'm sitting here like, did you even check? Did you even verify? Do you just believe everything that someone posts on Twitter? Do you just take whatever screenshot you got and you make a video about it because you know it's gonna get you 10,000 clicks? I gotta ask these questions because at some point there has to be some level of responsibility from people reporting information. And that goes back to me having a degree in journalism. So I err on the side of caution more often when it comes to facts and reporting something as a fact and talking about something as a fact. That's why I'm very, very clear when I say feelings. This is my opinion and I base it on data, but this is an opinion. All right. Welcome back, everyone, to another edition of Rudy's Rant, powered by Coming Out the Podcast. I'm your host, Rudy Rodriguez Show. We talk facts over feelings. Rudy the Hammer is here. I appreciate y'all who came on last night for that live. And I pointed this out on the live as well, but I wanted to make a video about it specifically because I saw videos made on this. And I'm sitting here like, did you even check? Did you even check? So it was posted on Twitter by whom I have no idea. It was a repost, certainly an image taken from somebody else, copied and shared. And it said that the game with the Chicago Sky and Indiana Fever at the United Center was sold out. Not accurate. It's not accurate. In fact, I'm sorry. This is what it says: sold out in a minute. All right. For people that don't understand how ticket sales are done in sports, tickets are not just released. Okay. If you don't know, you really don't know. Tickets are not simply just boom, here are all the tickets. What they do is they create a demand for the tickets. So they release them in pieces, in spots here and there. Because you'll jump on, and I'll give you an example. I'm a member of the UFC Fight Club, and I wanted to go to a fight in UFC. I learned this the hard way, by the way, because I didn't know this at one point. I learned it the hard way. I have a membership to UFC Fight Club. I pay a certain amount so I can get there before the rest of the public does in 2 days. I log on, and there's no tickets. I'm like, what the hell is going on? Losing my mind. I'm like, how are there no tickets? They went on sale 10 minutes ago. Keep logging on. Next thing you know, more seats. Like, wait, I just clicked on those. Are those even the best seats available? I don't know. I want to get certain seats. And I'm like, well, I'm sitting here. I don't want to sit there. I want to sit here. It's messy. But they do that strategically to create a demand, to create a frenzy, to create people wanting. They want to create a demand of this thing. But when you learn how it's done, you learn that in some situations it might be true. In most situations, it's not. The one time I can remember a UFC fight card selling out like in 30 minutes was the first fight they got back when they got back from COVID in Jacksonville. Those tickets were gone inside of an hour. It was a smaller 15, 16,000 seat arena. Hadn't been a couple of years since a live event. The card was a monster. Everybody wanted to go. And the tickets weren't that expensive, believe it or not. Now the tickets are a fortune. That said, if you look at what's going on with Chicago and Indiana, they're trying to build up this big buzz. They move the game to the United Center. Chicago plays Indiana, actually in Indiana to start the season opener. But now they're playing in a much bigger building. I get it. You want to create a buzz, but create a buzz with truth. And I'm look, I don't blame the Chicago Sky. I don't blame Ticketmaster. I blame people who don't know. I blame people who are pushing out info, and you're doing exactly what the Chicago Sky want you to do. This is right now what is available in Chicago on June 7th. The game they claim is sold out in so many of these videos. I am telling you right now, folks, the game is not sold out. It's not. You've been fed a ball of lies. You just don't know what you don't know. Here you go. This is Chicago Sky, Indiana Fever, June 7th, 7 p.m., United Center. These are all available. These are not resale tickets. These are standard. Take a look. Standard. Yes, the get-in number is $200. That is accurate. I think that's disgraceful, by the way. Chicago is trying to truly maximize these games against Indiana to make their money for a season, which I think is a bit foul. $200 to sit here, the last row in the building, is crazy. It's almost criminal in nature, if you ask me. But again, you don't have to ask me. It's none of my business. You can clearly see that there are seats available. Like these are standard tickets. Like you go to the filter spot where it shows you standard ticket. It actually is a filter there. These are not resales. Trust me, I'm telling you, I know they're not resales. These are all standard tickets based on one price. These are all 350, 350, 350, 350. What are these? 350, 350. This is not resale. Resale prices will be all over the place, people. They'd be all over the place. Why is it doing all this? Oh, Lord. It would be all over the place. I'm telling you. So, like, even right here, $4,000 for a seat. The Bulls, I don't think, charge that type of money for a standard seat. But that's what they're going for. They're maximizing everything they can maximize all over this arena. Is the arena almost sold out? Yeah, it's almost all sold out. You can see the blue seats are what's available. Now, will there be a bunch of resales of these tickets? Absolutely. Absolutely, there will be. So I'm sure soon enough the resales will be available that are not showing. Yesterday they showed, but today they're not showing for whatever reason. Maybe it's because of the rumors of this game being sold out. The point being, this game is not sold out. And so the misinformation that's been spread on multiple videos, do better, people. Just be better than that. Like you look like sporting news now. You look like sporting news because all you needed to do was a simple search to see that these tickets were not sold out. Like I said, they disperse them. They make them available in pieces. They don't just say, here's all the tickets. You know why? People who don't know why that is, in large part, what I believe it is, I'm not saying that I know for sure. What I believe it is to keep ticket brokers from dominating the market. to keep them from dominating the market. They are limited to a certain amount of tickets per purchase, but you don't want to have bots and all that stuff buying up all your seats and people not actually being able to do it. That's my presumption. You actually want to have people who can go to these games. You don't want to have the ticket prices blow up on the secondary market. So you let them out in pieces so that when it comes down to it, you can actually then go buy your seat. People can buy seats still. I'm not saying this game won't sell out. It's probably going to sell out. The problem is it's not sold out yet. There's a lot of seats open still. As you can see, the upper deck sold out pretty much because those are the cheapest seats for $200, which is very expensive to sit that high for $200. Like, that's craziness to me. And in fact, I think what Chicago's doing is not right. The United Center, the Chicago Sky, I don't think what they're doing is not right, in my opinion. $200 to sit up there is crazy numbers. Here's another one. The season opener is actually between Indiana and Chicago, and it's in Indiana. All right, is that game sold out? No, it's not. It is still not sold out. In fact, you can take a look at it here. In this case, they do show verified resale ticket. So when you click off, you can actually look in at sections and see all these pinks are resales. The blues are standard tickets. You can actually remove the pinks and put the blues so that you only get the blue available. Now it's $83 to sit in the top row. That's crazy as well, I would say. But there is a high demand naturally. However, this is the season opener. This game is not sold out yet either. No one's posted about this game being sold out, though. I will say that. But there were posts all over about the United Center being sold out. It is not sold out. It is not sold out. Neither game is sold out. Now, I looked at the other games as well. They're not sold out either. None of these games are sold out. Is it going to be expensive to go? Yeah, absolutely. But why? Why? People, you got to be better at what you do. You got to be better at what you do. People are relying on the information provided by you, presuming that you've actually done the diligence of taking 5 seconds to look this up. I never made a video on that yesterday. I didn't talk about it yesterday. One, I didn't care. 2, I hadn't looked it up either. So if I don't look it up and I don't know, how am I going to make a video saying it's sold out based on some image that someone created? Is that what we're doing now? Is that where we are? Where this is what was posted. I don't know where this was posted from. This was posted, and I saw it shared. I saw it used in videos. Sky Fever ticket sale, United Center, sold out in a minute. Not true. It's not true. The only thing true in this whole thing, they started at $200. That is actually accurate. They are the top row is $200. It was a fight to even try and get tickets. Seats kept disappearing. Yes, strategically, they are creating a demand. They suckered you. They got you. They're trying to sell this thing out as quickly as possible. They want to create a buzz. Back in 07, you could get season tickets for about the same. You probably could. What a time in women's basketball. Well, you want them to be famous? It's going to cost you money. It's going to cost you money. But at the end of the day, people need to be better about what they do. They need to be better at what they're pushing as news, because that's not it's not true. It's just that simple. It's inaccurate. I feel like I have to become a facts checker now, because every time I see something posted, I am double and triple checking it before I say something. Because I am not going to be that guy to make up a video about something like this and say, it's sold out. But I didn't look. Come on, man. Folks do better. That's all I got to say. What are your thoughts? Leave your thoughts in the comments. There are tickets available. So if you want to get them, they're available. And they're not resales. There are standard seats available. You let me know your thoughts in the comments. I greatly appreciate you. This is Rudy's Rant. We talk facts over feelings. Come on now.